Hiya, my name is Jade Dolman. My artist name is JD Penangke. I am a mural artist based in Boorloo, Perth, and my mural at the new entrance of PICA is called Yandilup, which is the Noongar name of the area that we're located on right now. So with all of my murals, the first process I do before I decide if I actually want to take the project is if I can have enough inspiration from the cultural knowledge that I can find in my research. So the first step usually involves either speaking to my family members or community members or elders to collect some cultural narratives about that site specifically. My process for this one, there was actually quite a lot of cultural knowledge online about this area, the cultural precinct, and during my research I found a few quotes from my pop who passed away 6 years ago, and he has been a huge impact in my life and one of the main reasons that I started painting when I was about 18. So finding his quotes about this area was really significant to me, and it really felt like this was an important job, and I felt very connected to the site and instantly had a lot of inspiration and could visualize a lot of the narratives that he was talking about. So some of the quotes that he had were that the swamp that used to be in this area was like a supermarket for Noongar people. I've represented supermarket food, that's what we would now call it, in the design through lots of circles in the top section. And another quote was that where you find a family, you find social structures like economics, law, schools, storytelling, performances, yeah, lots of things. So that all comes with a family, and I've represented them through large circles and then smaller circles that are connected to them to show that. Colour is like a huge element of my artwork, and I love working with colour, and it's very determined by how I feel at the time when I'm creating the mural and how I feel about that area and about the story that I'm telling. So even with this mural, I feel like it's an important story that I'm telling about the swamp that used to be in this area, but it's also quite a happy story because this was a place that was very significant for Noongar people, and it gave us a lot of life in the environment and culturally and spiritually. So I wanted to put some of that joy into the mural as well. So we've got lots of bright colours, and I've used black as the background to help bring the colours to life. I think I use quite a bit of repetition in my artworks. The line work is something that's consistent through all my pieces. It's a part of my story in the artworks. Most of my stories are about our waterways, so that resembles the waterways and also the rising and falling of the water levels through the different seasons. So this mural in particular is on a wetland site. So Perth, Boorloo, this whole area was predominantly wetlands before colonisation, and most of those wetlands have since been lost. We still only have a few remaining wetlands or lakes as a part of that water system. So I really wanted to honour the wetlands that used to be here and that were very significant to the environment, whether they provided a lot of nutrients for the animals and the birds, and all of those things we don't have in this area anymore. So it has had a huge impact on the environment, and also culturally, not having spaces for Noongar people to practice their culture, to be able to do hunting and ceremonies and camping in the area that we've always been doing it. But you know, we've had to create new ways of coming together and create new spaces in public areas. So I think also having this mural is really important as a reminder of what used to be here. So the mural is mostly about the swamp that was in this area. On one side of the artwork you can see the swamp, and on the other side you can't see the swamp. So it's kind of like, this is what it was, and then the other side is, this is how it is now. So it's like a mirror looking at the past and now.